on this building.
Two periods played, one period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Bears are still in this game, Doc, as we get ready for the third period. One reason why has been their penalty kill. It has been sensational. That's why they're still in this game.
Jabbed away by Lucic. He banked it right ahead. Boston's moving the puck in the defensive zone. Sent out, and he'll make them chase it. They must retreat and start back again. Coast to coast on the move in neutral ice. And he regroups. He's in, but not free yet. What a save. Score! No goal. No goal. It appears to have been kicked in.
There was no indecision there. The referee waved it off right away, but there is going to be a video review.
The Bears are grumbling on their bench about the no-goal call. The home crowd is furious.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Gathered in by Ruido. Got it at the point. Gets that pass back again. Play is stopped. There is a signal. We just wanted to see who it is he's taking off. The Bears suffer a tripping call. Must get it out. Boston's in their own end, lugging it along. Oh, they got it out. They check the clock and prepare to defend some more. Bounced off the boards to Brodin. Moving it to Subban. Gains the zone and looks over his options.
Subban's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Sent on further, they'll have to return. Coast to coast, setting things up in their own end. Pass attempt to Mendoza. Propelled to Ruido. Trying to go to Mendoza. Laid on to Brodin. Coast to coast, power play is over. Seems like a good thing they've had their problems. Andrews decided to cover. Down to ringside we go yet again. Ray, what you thinking?
I've loved the game that he's played tonight. So physical, he's finished just about every check in the defensive zone. Much like some of the components you were talking about when you highlighted them in your opening.
Thanks, Ray. We'll be watching with interest as he plays. Coast to coast, quick on the draw. One-timer, wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Picked up in the attacking zone. Score! A pair of goals by the same team. Boston's deficit is only one because of that last goal. Let's see if they can tie it up here in the third. On to Andrews. Slid to Brodin. Puck rounded up in his own end by Garrison. Making progress in the defensive zone. Oh, and he is corked yet again. And he's hammered.
Whoa, pick yourself up after that one. That is a big hit.
That's a good solid poke check. Taken on by Mendoza. The Bears recoiling back in their own end. To Backus. Pass off the woodwork to Garrison. Takes that pass up the boards. Good solid defensive play there. A lightning-like glove. Pitching this one to Subban. Still has possession at center. Taken over and neutralized by Ruido. Looks ahead to start something. Chip to Ruido. Good job with the neutral ice intercept. Directing that one to Garrison. In his own end, he'll keep possession. From the right side to the middle, right on his tape. To Lucic.
Lucic's goal gave his team an opportunity to be in this game.
Can he generate something? Loose puck captured by Ruido. He is slashed, and there'll be a penalty for that. Boston's minor penalty is for slashing. This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. Right near the line. Hammers it. Save! Another save.
Amazing reaction.
Puck controlled now by the defense. Boston's controlling the play at center ice. With a hope and a prayer, he flops it to the opposite corner. And the loose puck taken by Brodin. Moving well with it in the defensive zone. Coast to coast, looking to headman up the wing. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. The Bears continue on in their own end. Strong play, good reach. Using the point, he's got it. Led on to Mendoza. Boston's penalty killers come up big yet again, but they're getting tired. Good reach there. Loose puck brought in by Garrison. Propelled to Backes. Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. Two guys together with force. Big force.
He might have seen him at the last minute to absorb that hit.
Coast to coast in their own end, continuing on. Hard work, but it paid off. No icing. Pass cut by the offense. One-timer. He got his glove on that one. A cover, and play is stopped. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Pitching it to Mendoza. And he drives on through center. Shook right through. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to. Laid on to Ruido. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. All right, now there's some misbehavior. I don't know if we're going to have to fill the penalty sheet here.
Well, I hope so, Doc, because this game needs this jolt.
He can start some danger here. Boston starting back in their own end. He can start some danger here. He knifed it away. Back in his defensive end to get it. Puck control by Mendoza. They've got a 2-on-1. Good deke, and he gets by. Score! Subban. Wow, and somebody's crossed the line here. I think he knows what might happen.
Well, when you cross the line like that, you better be ready to get involved.
Puck lofted in.
Both think better of it, and they're going to continue to play.